this is such a small example, but I sat down to eat dinner and I just started eating. And she's like, "Oh, where's my food?" And I was like, "Oh, it's in the kitchen." And she's like, "Did you get me a fork?" I was like, "No." She's like, "Are you gonna wait for me to eat?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, I'm married now." Like, I should probably
Well,
think
for
about it.
me, this is when I was like, oh, you grew up as a single child. Like
Yeah.
that's how I was like, oh, you grew up just being like, I get myself a fork, I get myself my food. And I was like, I grew up with like sisters where it's like we get each other forks, we get each, if I'm getting a fork, I'm getting three forks, I'm getting two forks, like whoever's there. So that was when I
And
was like, oh, you were raised as a single
yeah, and I grew
child.
up with my dad. Like we'd sit down in front of the, baseball game and just eat at the,
Yeah.
in the living room.